this is my submission for the 10th problem on the Unit 6 homework assignment. So I started out by setting up my test. So defining test as being A, and then our B value, and then determining the test, or defining the test as being, this if else statement where if A is equal to B, then if A is exactly equal to B, then it should print pass, and if it's anything other than that, it should print fail. And then lines 6 through 12 are just our tests. So for the first test, we have 3% of 4, and then is equal to 0. So remember that 3 and then the 4 is determining the remainder of 3 divided by 4. So 3 is not divisible by 4, so the remainder, when 3 is divided by 4, would just be 3, which is not 0. So as you can see, the program also determined that as fail, which is great. For number 2, we have the remainder of 3 divided by 4 is equal to 3, which is correct because we can't really divide 3 by 4 to get a whole number. And so that just leaves us with a remainder of 3, and 3 is equal to 3, so that's perfect. For the next one, we have 3 divided by 4, which we're testing 3 divided by 4 equaling, which should equal, okay, we're testing 3 divided by 4 equals 0. So if we were to divide 3 by 4 in a calculator, we would get 0.75, which is not equal to 0. However, you can see that the program is saying that this passes, and that's because this is not, we're trying to, the program is looking at this and is getting an answer that's an integer, not a float. So when it's dividing 3 by 4, it doesn't know that an answer as a float is an option. It only thinks an answer as an integer is an option. So it divides 3 by 4, and it sees that 3 cannot go into 4 any whole amount of times. So it just categorizes that as 0. 3 can't go into 4 anytime, and 0 equals 0. And so yes, that one fails because, that one passes because, 0 is equal to 0. For the fourth one, we have a similar situation to the previous one, because the double slash is just performing division, and which truncates the result to an integer. So again, like it's not saying, it's not distinguishing 3 over 4 as being 0.75 or a float. It's just saying 3 divided by 4. If we're saying that 3 can't go into 4 any times, and that's 0, and 0 is equal to 0, so that's why that one passes. And then for the fifth one, we have 3 plus 4 times 2 is equal to 14. And this one fails because if the program can see this following the order of operations, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 plus 3 is 11, which is not equal to 14, so that one fails. And then for number 6, we also have a fail here. Subtraction and addition are performed left to right, so we would start with 4 minus 2, which would be 2, and then 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 is not equal to 0. And then for a seventh one, we are testing len, and when we're doing something with len, that means we're counting the length of the string that's to follow that. And hello world has 13 little characters, or little bits, and so hello world is equal to 13. This is my submission for Problem 10 on the Unit 6 homework. I apologize for stumbling over my words and for the raspiness of my voice. But yeah, there you go. Thank you.